We begin this bulletin with a heart-wrenching exclusive from Durgapur, where the father of the assaulted victim has broken his silence. Speaking to NDTV, fighting back tears, he has confirmed that his daughter is now stable, but he's expressed deep anguish and anger over the lack of protection for women in Bengal. The father has slammed Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee for her controversial remark that girls should not go out at night, calling it deeply irresponsible. He's in fact highlighted she's a woman herself, how can she say this? But fearing for his daughter's safety, the family has decided to take her back home, saying Bengal no longer feels safe. This is not just a personal tragedy, it's a damning reflection on the state of women's safety, on governance and public accountability. We're lining up the survivor's father's reaction for you with my colleague Hrithik Mondal on NDTV. But the latest we're tracking, a heart-wrenching ordeal that the father narrates of his daughter being gang-raped. He's spoken to NDTV and he's confirmed that his daughter is now stable, but he has expressed deep anger and deep anguish over the lack of protection for women in Bengal. Many unanswered questions at this point. We are of course tracking the latest and whether there's been any official outreach from the state government to the family after their statement. We are also tracking what the police is saying about the investigation and whether any suspects have been identified or detained so far, in addition to looking at CCTV or forensic evidence that may have emerged. The survivor's father has slammed Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. Listen in to his reaction to NDTV.
मैं जरा पहले जानना चाहूंगा कि आपकी बेटी फिलहाल किस हालत में है?
अभी थोड़ा स्टेबल है।
अच्छा,
बर्बाद हो गया सर, बर्बाद हो गया।
लेकिन पश्चिम बंगाल के मुख्यमंत्री कह रही है कि महिलाओं को रात को बाहर नहीं जाना चाहिए। क्या ये भी एक तरीके से ठीक है मान रहे हैं? क्योंकि देखिए आज के समय में महिला रात को बाहर नहीं जाएंगे, ये भी इसको कैसे देखते हैं?
वो तो गलत बात है, वो तो गलत बात है। महिला तो रात में
देखिए कल से आप लगातार बोल रहे हैं कि आप यहाँ पर फिलहाल इन्वेस्टिगेशन जो चल रही है, अभी तक 3 लोगों को गिरफ्तार किया गया है। क्या कहना चाहेंगे, आप इस पे संतुष्ट है जिस तरीके से बंगाल की पुलिस
और भी कुछ है उसका पीछे? उसको मेरे को पुलिस वालों को रिक्वेस्ट किया जाए जल्दी से जल्दी उसको ज्यादा से ज्यादा सजा दीजिए, क्योंकि उसको जिंदगी में दूसरों को ऐसा करने के लिए नहीं है। मैं बोल नहीं पा रहा हूँ सर जी।
आपको आपकी बेटी के साथ बात हो पाया है? आपसे बात हो पाई है? उन्होंने आपको क्या बताया?
अभी ठीक ठाक है, थोड़ा स्टेबल क्या है।
ठीक। फिलहाल क्या आप यहीं पे रहेंगे? क्योंकि कल आपने जिस तरीके से कहा था कि आप सोच रहे हैं घर वापस जाने के लिए अपनी बेटी को लेकर।
नहीं, घर उसको वापस ले जाएंगे, उसको घर ले जाएंगे। यहाँ से रखने से खतरा है, यहाँ से और सिक्योरिटी नहीं है।
बंगाल में सिक्योरिटी नहीं है लग रहा है आपको?
हाँ 100%। हम यहाँ से सुनिए, पहले बेटी का लाइफ देखना पड़ेगा, बाद में करियर।
Shreyashi Day has been tracking the finer developments along with Hrithik Mondal for us. Shreyashi joins us at the moment with further clarity regarding the case. Shreyashi, take us through the details of the father's complaint that you've accessed and also what the police is saying about the investigation currently. Have any suspects been identified or detained so far?
Well, the father's complaint was filed under NTS police station in Asansol Commissionerate, where he alleged that his daughter was accompanied by another student of the same private medical college, and they had dinner and they were going out of the campus when she was dragged by miscreants and taken to the nearby forest. The friend had abandoned her and run away. Her phone was snatched and 5,000 rupees from her was also taken. And the father has alleged that she was gang raped and sought strictest punishment and has named 5 people in that complaint letter that NDTV has accessed. Now, as far as the investigation is concerned, the police have arrested 3 persons yesterday. One was detained, but he has been forwarded this morning to court, which which means that he has been arrested, and we will have to wait and see whether the police gives out any statement today. Yesterday, the DCP had spoken to the media confirming that 3 persons had been arrested from the nearby village, and apart from that said that all protocols were being followed in this investigation. So the police, of course, closely following the case. 1 person still remains absconding as per sources in the police. The investigation is currently in the preliminary stages. They still have to ascertain what really led to this incident and what was the reason behind it, whether it was pre-planned or not. There are several questions that still remain unanswered. The girl is critical but stable. She is still in the ICU in a private nursing home in Durgapur. Of course, security has been beefed up in that hospital because of the political leaders visiting there. A contingent from Orissa government was also there yesterday, led by the ADM of Balasore, but was not allowed to meet the victim and was not allowed to enter the hospital. Today, the Orissa Women's Commission is likely to visit the victim as well in Durgapur, but we'll have to wait and see whether they are given access or not. For now in the investigation, of course, the victim's statement will hold key. That is yet to be recorded, and of course that is going to be crucial evidence and also information for the police to understand what unfolded on the 10th of October. Of course, the complaint has been taken cognizance of, and there are 2 sections that have been imposed in the FIR. One is 71 of BNS, which is for gang rape, and also Section 3, subsection 5, which means that if there are more than 1 person involved in the crime, they will also be punished under the same sections of gang rape. Because they will be culpable for that crime. So, of course, the investigations still carry on. 1 remains absconding. 1 likely has been arrested after being detained 24 hours ago.
Okay.
And, of course, we are tracking all the details very closely.